Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sherry. I am a soul restoration strategist. I work with kingdom leaders who are healing from soul wounds and learning how to lead well in environments that are shaped by broken leadership. Now, I want to tell you something. Okay, this is something that I wish somebody would have sat me down and told me before I ever stepped into the leadership space. Okay, because I have led a ministry, I have led in the home, I have led inside of organizations, and no matter where I went, there were certain personalities that just followed me there. It didn't matter where I was at, the spirit behind them was always the same. So here's what I need you to understand. On your way to the promised land, on your way to the promised land that God has for you, while He's developing you, while He's equipping you, and while He's stretching you, you are going to encounter some people, okay? And these people are specifically assigned by the enemy to stop you, not to slow you down, but to stop you. Do you understand me? And listen, if you are not prepared, you're going to be caught off guard every single time. So receive what I'm telling you today. Because to be surprised by the inevitable is to be naive. These personalities are out there. This is a guarantee if you are in the position of leadership, whether it's in your home, whether it's at church, whether it's at work, wherever it is, you are going to come across these personalities. But the question is, are you going to know what you're looking at when they show up? Y'all, this is a 10-part series. So if you have not subscribed yet, first of all, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're watching my videos, but you haven't subscribed yet? Come on. Let's get it together. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share with a friend. Y'all are not going to want to miss this because we're going deep. So we're pulling back the curtains. We're going biblical. Okay. We're looking under the iceberg. So let's enjoy the ride. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the needy one. All right, picture this. Somebody comes to you with a genuine need and you respond because that's what leaders do. You pour in, you give direction, you offer wisdom, right? And they receive it. And you feel good about it because that's something that got resolved. But then they come back and then they come back again. And before you realize what's happening, you're spending all of your energy managing one person's inability to move on without your constant input. Your calendar is full of meetings with them. Your phone is full of messages from them. And every time you think that you have given this person everything that they need to move forward, they come up with a new problem that needs your attention. This is the needy one. That's who we're talking about today. Now, let me be clear, because some of you are going to hear this and immediately want to write this person off. That is not what I'm trying to tell you to do. The needy one is often genuinely trying. Their heart is not the issue. The issue is capacity. They don't have the ability to hold on to what they receive. So what happens is this. You give them an answer and it doesn't really settle anything for long. Not because your answer is wrong, but because they don't know how to sit with it. They don't know how to process it or apply it. They struggle to stay grounded in what they've already been given. So instead of growing in their own discernment, they keep coming back to you for reassurance, for clarity, and for confirmation. And over time, you become their point of stability. Not because they need more information, but because they haven't learned how to trust what they already have. They're codependent on you. And without even realizing it, they start pulling on you in a way that slowly drains you. Because what they're actually drawing from is not just your time. It is your capacity. And there is a difference between those two. You can get back time, right? You can reschedule, you can rest and reset your calendar. You can do all of that. But when your capacity is drained, like mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like emotionally and spiritually, that takes a longer time to recover. Now, let's look through a biblical lens. If we look at the book of Exodus in chapter 18, it shows us that Moses was sitting there from morning until night. Okay, he was trying to lead, he was trying to judge, he was trying to counsel an entire nation. And his father-in-law was like, look, what you're doing is not good. Okay, you are going to wear yourself out. And then he says something that's easy to overlook. He says, you're going to wear yourself out and the people out. Okay, because when a leader burns out, it doesn't just affect the leader, it affects everybody connected to that leader. So this isn't just about protecting your energy. It's about stewarding your assignment well enough that you don't become unavailable to the people who actually need what you carry. Now, underneath this personality is a deep attachment wound. This is somebody who did not grow up with consistent, steady guidance. The people they needed were either unavailable, unpredictable, or emotionally inconsistent. So they never learned how to feel secure on their own. Instead, they learned how to stay close to whatever felt safe in the moment. That became their way of managing fear, not healing from it, but managing it. So now, as an adult, when they come across somebody like you who feels stable, who feels clear, and who feels grounded, they don't just appreciate it, they attach to it. And that attachment is not coming from a place of connection. It's coming from a place of survival. You are the type of person that represents something that their inner world has been missing for years. They have been missing consistency, clarity, and direction, but they see it in you. So they stick to you. And when they reach out for you, it's not because they're trying to drain you. It's because your presence helps them regulate what they don't know how to regulate. You feel like stability. You feel safe to them. You feel like certainty to them. You feel like peace to them. And here's the part that requires discernment as a leader. If they don't learn how to take what you've given them and apply it for themselves, they're going to keep coming back to you for the same thing. And it's not because they didn't hear you. It's because they haven't made it their own yet. They don't feel confident in themselves. And if this doesn't shift, they're not going to grow in confidence or clarity. They're just going to keep relying on you to think and to make decisions and just to do everything, right? And over time, what started out as support can quietly become codependence. So the goal is not to reject them. Don't reject the needy one. The goal is to help them figure out what they keep coming to you for. Because real leadership doesn't just provide answers, it teaches people how to fish, okay? It teaches people how to not come to you without needing constant reinforcement. So if you are in any role of leadership, you should be asking yourselves, am I helping them grow or am I becoming what they lean on? I know. Now, God uses all of this, right? And what I think God is doing through this person is teaching you how to lead people towards independence rather than keeping them dependent on you. The goal of good leadership has never been to make yourself necessary forever. It has always been to develop people to the point where they no longer need you the way they once did. And the needy one forces you to learn that skill whether you feel ready to or not. So the next time this person shows up in your inbox or in your office, right, or at your front door, before you ever pour yourself out again, ask yourself, am I actually helping them grow or am I just making myself feel needed? Because real leaders don't need to be needed. There is a version of leadership that looks like generosity, but is actually enabling. And God is calling all of us higher than that. Now, in the next video, we're going to be pulling back the curtain on another personality. This one's going to hit a little bit close to home, though, because it's not a stranger. This is somebody who was close to you before God moved you to the next level. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And if your soul is feeling the weight of the people around you right now, this soul assessment is still available. It's in the description, right? It's a great place to start. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.